Money can feel complicated. When you are just starting out or trying to get ahead, the noise from all the so-called experts can be overwhelming. It feels like you need a finance degree just to manage your own paycheck. But personal finance is not an advanced science. It is about behavior. Small, consistent actions add up to big results over time. You do not need to be a Wall Street genius to build wealth. You just need a clear plan you can follow, step by step. We will walk through 4 income brackets with actionable lists for each. Not about getting rich quick. This is steady, lasting wealth. Be intentional. Get out of debt, build a safety net, and start investing. Your income is your most powerful tool, the shovel to dig out of debt and build investments. It does not matter where you start today. Start. Follow this plan to gain momentum and transform your money. Let us get started, one bracket at a time. Earning $35,000 a year, which comes out to about $2,300 in take-home pay each month, is a common and often challenging starting point for many careers. It's a salary where you feel the squeeze. You're working hard, contributing, but at the end of the month, it can feel like there's very little left over. The numbers on your pay stub don't seem to stretch as far as you'd hope. At this income level, budgets are incredibly tight, and there is practically no room for error. An unexpected car repair or a surprise medical bill can feel like a catastrophe, threatening to derail any progress you've made. This constant financial pressure can be stressful, but it's also a powerful motivator. In fact, this is the crucible where the most important financial habits are forged. The discipline, creativity, and resilience you develop now will become the bedrock of your future wealth. Learning to manage money effectively when it's scarce is a skill that will pay dividends for the rest of your life. So, what's the game plan? Your primary mission is twofold. First, establish absolute control over your cash flow. And second, build a small but crucial financial buffer. You need to become the master of your money, telling every single dollar where to go before the month even begins. To do this, we'll use the 50-30-20 budget as our guide. It's a simple, powerful framework. The principle is to allocate your after-tax income into 3 main categories. 50% is allocated for your needs. With a take-home of $2,300, that's about $1,150. This category covers your absolute essentials: housing, utilities, groceries, and transportation. These are the non-negotiable bills you must pay to live and work. Next, 30% is for your wants. This comes out to about $690. This is your lifestyle money for things like dining out, hobbies, entertainment, and subscriptions. It's what makes life enjoyable beyond just surviving. Finally, the most important 20% is for savings and debt repayment. This is your future you fund, totaling about $460 per month. This is the money that will build your financial security and get you out of debt. Now, it's critical to track every single dollar. A written, zero-based budget is not a restriction. It's a permission slip. It tells your money what to do, so you don't have to wonder where it went. Whether you use an app, a spreadsheet, or a simple notebook, the act of planning is what gives you power. Your first priority, before anything else, is to build a $1,000 starter emergency fund. This is your initial line of defense against the unexpected. This is baby step 1, the foundational step that changes everything. It's the difference between a car problem being a minor inconvenience and a full-blown financial crisis that sends you deeper into debt. That $1,000 is your shield. It protects your progress, and more importantly, your peace of mind. Keep this money in a separate, easily accessible savings account. Don't invest it. Don't tie it up. Its only job is to be there when you need it. From your $460 savings and debt category, you'll dedicate $200 per month directly to this goal. Set up an automatic transfer for the day after you get paid. Automating this makes it effortless and non-negotiable. By following this plan, in just 5 months, your starter emergency fund is done. You've hit your first major milestone. The feeling of security this brings is immense. While you're building that fund, the other $260 from your savings category goes toward paying down your non-mortgage debt. To accelerate this, you need to get creative and intense. Work extra hours, pick up a side hustle, sell things you no longer need. Simultaneously, trim your wants category. Cancel subscriptions you don't use, brew your coffee at home, and master the art of meal planning. Every dollar you free up is another soldier in your debt-fighting army. For debt, we use the debt snowball method. List all your debts excluding your mortgage from smallest balance to largest. Pay the minimum required payment on everything. Then, throw every extra dollar you have, that $260 plus anything else you've scraped together, at the smallest debt until it's gone. Once it's paid off, you take its minimum payment, plus all the extra money, and roll it onto the next smallest debt. This creates momentum and gives you quick wins that keep you motivated. Now, there is one exception. If your job offers a 401k match, you must contribute just enough to get the full match. This is free money, an instant 100% return on your investment. Do not pass this up. Factor this small contribution into your budget before you start the debt snowball. Let's talk about your biggest expense, housing. The guideline is to keep it under 30% of your gross monthly income, which at $35,000 a year is about $875. If your rent is higher than this, it will sabotage your budget. You must consider getting roommates, moving to a more affordable neighborhood, or finding a smaller place when your lease is up. Controlling this one expense is a game changer. The same logic applies to transportation. Your goal is to drive a reliable, paid-for used car. A car payment is a progress-crushing anchor on your finances. A $500 monthly car payment is $500 you can't use to build your emergency fund or attack your debt. Sell the expensive car, buy a dependable beater with cash, and free up your income to work for you, not the bank. This stage is about sacrifice, focus, and building a solid foundation for the incredible journey ahead. Reaching a $50,000 income is a significant milestone. After taxes, you're likely looking at a take-home pay of around $3,200 a month. For the first time, you might feel like you have some real breathing room. This isn't just about having more cash in your account. It's about having more options, more security, and the capacity to make strategic decisions that will shape your entire financial future. This is the income level where you transition from pure survival mode to actively building wealth. The choices you make right now are incredibly powerful. You have enough margin to move the needle in a big way, but not so much that you can afford to be careless. This is your moment to get intentional and build a financial fortress, brick by brick. Use this newfound margin to build a rock-solid foundation. Don't let it disappear into thin air. Every dollar of this extra income needs a job. Your primary mission is to fortify your finances against shocks, eliminate the drag of high-interest debt, and start putting your money to work for your future self. This isn't about restriction, it's about empowerment. By creating a strong base now, you're buying yourself freedom and flexibility for years to come. Think of yourself as the architect of your financial life. The plans you draw up and the foundation you pour at this stage will determine the stability and height of the structure you can build later on. The perfect framework to start with is the 50-30-20 budget. Let's apply it to your $3,200 take-home pay. 50%, or $1,600, is allocated to your absolute needs. This covers the essentials: your rent or mortgage, utilities, groceries, transportation to work, and insurance premiums. The goal is to keep this number as low as possible without sacrificing safety and well-being. 30%, or $960, is for your wants. This is your lifestyle money for dining out, entertainment, hobbies, and that new pair of shoes. Finally, and most critically, 20%, or $640, is dedicated to savings and debt repayment. This is the engine of your financial plan. A critical warning at this stage: do not inflate your lifestyle. This is the single biggest trap that prevents people from building wealth. Just because you can afford a more expensive car or a fancier apartment doesn't mean you should. That $960 in your wants category can feel like a huge increase. It's tempting to start eating out more, upgrade your tech, and subscribe to every streaming service. Resist this urge. Instead of asking, "How much can I afford?" ask, What's the smartest way to use this money? Every time you get a raise or a bonus, make a conscious decision to direct that new money toward your financial goals first, not toward new monthly expenses. This discipline is what separates financial success from a life lived paycheck to paycheck, no matter the size of the paycheck. Your first priority for that $640 savings allocation is to supercharge your emergency fund. Your starter fund of $1,000 was just for small bumps in the road. Now you're building a real buffer that can handle major life events like a job loss, a medical emergency, or a significant car repair. The goal is to have 3 to 6 months worth of essential living expenses saved in a high-yield savings account. Liquid, safe, and accessible. Let's calculate that. Your essential expenses are covered by your needs budget, which we've established is around $1,600 per month. So, a 3-month emergency fund would be $4,800. A full 6-month fund would be $9,600. Why the range? 3 months is a solid goal that protects you from most common emergencies. 6 months is the gold standard, especially if you have a variable income, a single income household, or dependents. This fund is your peace of mind. It's the money that lets you sleep at night, knowing that a layoff won't immediately lead to a financial catastrophe. To build this fund without losing momentum on your other goals, you'll need to be strategic. From your $640 savings and debt bucket, allocate $300 to $400 per month directly into your high-yield savings account until it's full. At $400 a month, you'll hit your 3-month goal of $4,800 in just 1 year. That's incredible progress. The key is to make it automatic. While you're building your emergency fund, you don't stop attacking your debt. Keep your debt snowball rolling as the fund grows. After allocating $400 to savings, you still have $240 left from your $640 savings and debt payment. Use that $240 aggressively. Add it to the minimum payment of your smallest debt. This two-pronged approach is powerful. You're building your financial shield, the emergency fund, while simultaneously sharpening your sword to slay your debts. The moment your emergency fund hits your 3-month target, $4,800, it's time to pivot. You've built your buffer. Now, unleash the full force of your financial firepower on your debt. Redirect that $400 you were sending to savings and combine it with the $240 you were already paying. Now you can throw the whole $640 payment at your debts each month until they are completely gone. This is how you accelerate your journey to being debt-free. The feeling of watching those balances plummet month after month is incredibly motivating. Now let's talk about investing. Even while you're paying off debt, there's one investment you cannot ignore: your employer's 401k match. If your company offers to match your contributions up to a certain percentage, you must invest at least enough to get that full match. This is a guaranteed 100% return on your money. There is no other investment on earth that offers that. For example, if your company matches 100% of your contributions up to 6% of your salary, you need to contribute 6% of your paycheck. Not doing so is literally leaving free money on the table, money that could be compounding for decades. Beyond the match, a great long-term goal is to target 10% of your gross income for retirement. On a $50,000 salary, that's $5,000 a year, which comes out to about $417 per month. This might seem like a lot, especially while you're still paying off debt. Don't worry. Your 401k match contributions count towards this goal. If getting the match already puts you at 6%, you only need to find another 4% to hit your target. You can gradually increase your contribution rate as you pay off debts and free up more cash flow. Your biggest expense, and the one with the most potential to derail your budget, is housing. A cardinal rule is to keep your housing costs under 30% of your gross income. For a $50,000 salary, that's a maximum of $1,250 per month. This includes rent or mortgage, plus property taxes and insurance if you own. Sticking to this rule prevents you from becoming house poor, where all your money goes to your living space, leaving nothing for savings, debt, or life itself. Living below this threshold is even better, as it frees up hundreds of dollars for your other goals. If home ownership is a goal, start planning for the down payment. Once your consumer debt is gone and your emergency fund is full, your $640 payment can be redirected here. Aim to save at least 10% down, but 20% is the ideal target. Saving 20% allows you to avoid private mortgage insurance, or PMI, which is an extra monthly fee that only protects the lender, not you. It can add a significant amount to your monthly payment, so avoiding it is a huge financial win. But please, do not rush into buying a house. Homeownership comes with many hidden costs: repairs, maintenance, property taxes, and higher utility bills. Rushing to buy a home before you're ready, with no emergency cushion and a budget stretched to its absolute limit, is a recipe for financial stress and disaster. It's far better to rent for another year or two and build a robust financial position than to buy a house that ends up owning you. The playbook at this level is clear. Live on less than you make, crush your high-interest debt with focused intensity, and build the savings that will protect you and fund your future. This is where you lay the groundwork for true financial freedom. The discipline and habits you build at the $50,000 level will serve you for the rest of your life, creating a foundation that can support immense growth in the years to come. Timestamp: 50K starts at 0330, so let's recap your priorities. First, capture your full employer match. Second, fully fund your 3 to 6 month emergency fund. Third, accelerate your debt repayment to eliminate it completely. Fourth, work towards investing at least 10% of your gross income for retirement. And finally, throughout it all, fiercely guard your housing cost to keep it well below 30% of your income. Stay intentional with every dollar. The best way to do this is to fight lifestyle creep at every turn and, most importantly, automate your progress. Automation is the secret weapon of successful savers. Don't rely on willpower alone. Set up systems that make saving and investing your default. Talk to your HR department about splitting your direct deposit. Have your $400 emergency fund contribution sent directly to your high-yield savings account before you can even touch it. Have your 401k contributions taken out of your paycheck automatically. This concept is called paying yourself first, and it completely removes temptation and decision fatigue from the equation. Your goals are funded consistently, every single payday, without you having to lift a finger. It ensures that you're always making progress, whether you feel motivated that month or not. That little bit of effort up front to set up these automations will make a huge difference in your financial trajectory over the long run. It's the simplest and most effective financial hack there is. Master this playbook, and you'll be more than ready for the next level. Next up, the $75,000 playbook. Reaching a $75,000 salary is a major milestone. After taxes, you're likely looking at a take-home pay of around $4,800 a month. At this level, you have serious financial firepower. This isn't just about paying the bills anymore. It's about strategically deploying your capital to build a future of freedom and security. Your financial world is about to expand dramatically, and with it, your opportunities. The fundamental mindset shift you must make is moving from just saving to strategic investing. Saving was your defense, building a wall against emergencies. Investing is your offense, sending your money out onto the field to work, grow, and score points for your future self. It's the engine that will power your journey to financial independence. While saving protects what you have, investing multiplies it. To manage this new level of income effectively, we're adjusting our budget framework. A 40-30-30 split provides an excellent structure. Here's how it breaks down with a $4,800 monthly take-home. 40%, or $1,920, is allocated to your needs. This covers your housing, utilities, groceries, and transportation, the absolute essentials. 30%, or $1,440, goes to your wants. This is your lifestyle money for dining out, hobbies, travel, and entertainment. And the final, most powerful 30%, another $1,440, is dedicated to your savings and investments. This is your wealth-building engine. With more disposable income than ever before, the temptation of lifestyle creep becomes your biggest challenge. It's easy to let your spending expand to match your new salary. But true financial power comes from maintaining discipline. The gap between your income and your expenses is where wealth is built. Every time you resist an unnecessary upgrade and instead direct that money toward your financial goals, you are buying yourself future freedom. Let your wisdom grow with your income, not just your spending. Before we unleash the full power of investing, we must ensure our defenses are rock solid. Your fully funded emergency fund is non-negotiable. With your needs now at about $1,920 a month, your 3 to 6 month cushion should be between roughly $5,760 and $11,520. This money must be liquid and safe. A high-yield savings account is the perfect home for it, keeping it accessible while earning a bit more interest than a traditional account. Remember, this is your financial insurance policy. It is not an investment to be risked in the market. It's the cash that lets you sleep at night, knowing you can handle whatever life throws at you without derailing your long-term plan. With your emergency fund in place and all high-interest, non-mortgage debt eliminated, you have officially earned the right to invest aggressively for the future. This is the moment you've been working for. You've cleared the runway, and now it's time for takeoff. Your primary investment target is to allocate 15% of your gross income toward retirement. On a $75,000 salary, that's $11,250 per year, which breaks down to about $937 per month. This is the minimum you should be investing to build a secure retirement. But where does this $937 go? We invest with a specific, strategic order. First, contribute to your workplace 401k up to the point where you get the full employer match. This is free money, an instant 100% return on your investment. Never leave it on the table. Second, after securing the match, pivot and max out a Roth IRA. For 2026, the contribution limit is $7,000. A Roth IRA is powerful because your money grows completely tax-free, and all qualified withdrawals in retirement are also tax-free. Third, once your Roth IRA is maxed out, return to your 401k and contribute any additional funds needed to reach your 15% total goal. Now, what should you invest in within these accounts? The answer is beautifully simple. Stick to low-cost, broad market index funds or solid growth stock mutual funds. You don't need to be a stock-picking genius. The goal isn't to find the next 10-bagger, it's to own a piece of the entire market and let it grow over time. Funds that track the S&P 500 or a total stock market index give you instant diversification across hundreds or thousands of companies. Their low expense ratios mean more of your money stays invested and working for you, rather than being eaten up by fees. The key to this entire strategy is consistency and compound growth. You don't need to time the market or pick individual stocks. Your job is to automate your $937 monthly investment and let it run, month after month, year after year. This discipline unleashes the magic of compounding, where your investment earnings begin to generate their own earnings. Over decades, this creates an exponential growth curve that can turn your consistent contributions into a multi-million-dollar nest egg. Once your 15% retirement investing is on autopilot, you can start looking at other wealth-building goals. If you have children, now is a great time to open and begin funding a 529 college savings plan. These accounts offer tax-advantaged growth specifically for education expenses. You can also consider making extra payments on your mortgage. Even one extra principal payment per year can have a massive impact, shaving years off your loan term and saving you tens of thousands of dollars in interest over the life of the loan. At $75,000, you are no longer just playing defense. You are on offense, actively and methodically building a financial legacy that can provide security for you and your family for generations to come. You are laying the foundation of true wealth. Timestamp: 75K starts at 06. Sakshro. Next up, we explore the playbook for a six-figure income, where your financial options and your potential explode. Crossing 100,000 is a major milestone. With about 6,400 take-home, you can build life-changing wealth. Optimize your systems and maximize every dollar. Aim for 35, 25, 40. Needs $2,240. Wants $1,600. Savings, investing, $2,260. As income grows, your savings rate should grow faster. That is how you accelerate financial independence. Keep 6 to 12 months of expenses in high-yield savings. With needs around $2,240, that is $13,440 to $26,180. Liquid and ready. Be debt-free except a reasonable mortgage. If other debts remain, kill them first. Freeing payments is like giving yourself a raise. Invest at least 15%, $1,250 mo, but strive to max accounts. 401k, $24,000, IRA, $7,000. If eligible, use an HSA, tax-deductible in, tax-free growth, tax-free qualified withdrawals. Automate contributions across accounts. Then expand, brokerage investing, rental property, or starting a business. Consider the final step. Pay off your home early. Imagine no mortgage payment. Timestamp 100K starts at 8 years. Knowledge is useless without action. Choose one step from this guide and do it this week. Write your budget, start your $1,000 fund, or enroll for your 401k match. Start now. Your future is built one paycheck at a time. You can do this.